Alright guys, today I'm bringing you a unique item guide on Borderlands 3, and in this video we'll be looking at the Mali 1 SMG known as the Crit. The red text on the weapon reads, slippery when wet, and what's special about this weapon is when you reload it, you have a chance to drop it. There is no indication when the weapon reloads that it will drop, but as soon as the reload animation would trigger, the gun will drop from your hands opposed to start reloading. However, with that slightly annoying gimmick comes increased stats and a plus 150% increase to critical hit damage. To get this weapon, you want to head to Moxie's bar on Sanctuary, and we'll be using the tip jar in order to get the crit from Moxie through the mail. It doesn't matter if you tip her $100 or $1,000 at a time, either way you have an equal chance of getting this or the hail, which is the other gun that you can get from Moxie. You want to keep tipping her until it says you received mail from Moxie up in the top left on the screen. Once you see this, you want to pause your game, go to social, and then go to the mail tab, and from here you'll be able to accept your weapon from Moxie. Obviously this gun has a very big trade-off for very good stats. Even if you aren't hitting critical hits, you can unload a load of damage using this weapon. Obviously with reloading giving you a chance to drop the gun, you want to make sure that you're firing for as long as possible and reloading as little as possible. A way to combat this would be using Mo's and using as much ammo increasing skills as you possibly can. In this particular case, I managed to get 103 in the magazine and I was able to regenerate 5% of that per second. And also when I'm getting critical hit kills, I'm getting that extra 5% ammo regeneration, making it a plus 10%. When the plus 10% is active, the gun is nearly regenerating ammo as fast as it can shoot it, so it's effectively like I have infinite ammo. And obviously with this, if I can regenerate ammo, then it removes the need for me to reload. So with this, I can effectively negate the gimmick altogether, which means I'm getting a huge upside and completely negating the downside. As far as I know, this gun can only come with shock element, which personally I love because especially when you're mobbing and you're going up against shielded enemies, shock is definitely a very good element that you want. Obviously the downside is you cannot get the super effective damage against non-shielded enemies, but the overall higher stats compared to average makes it worth it. The only thing I dislike, and it's not the weapon itself, it's just Mali 1 weapons in general, is the charge time that it has when you start to fire the weapon. This particular one I had a plus 20% weapon charge speed, so it slightly decreased the time that it took in order to charge the weapon, but it's still there and it can be really annoying, especially when you stop firing the weapon. Other than that though, this is definitely a gun that you'll want to pick up as soon as possible. Even if you're going through the story, if you have enough money and you can pick this weapon up, this will definitely be a gun that you'll be thankful you got. That's it for the video guys, I hope you found this useful. Make sure to subscribe for future unique item guides on my channel, and yeah, see you in the next video.